So what you want to do can be done, but not quite as convenient as you would be imagining. So when you create a pattern along a path, you create a pattern of identical copies, and they don't scale along this path. And even if they would scale the way you want it, is that the cross sections of your frame members, your stiles and rails, are going to be the same width and thickness, and you can't achieve that using the method that you are imagining. But let's take this step by step. So the first thing, I already have designed this, base profile here and the 3D spline that we're going to use as a basis. So the next thing I'm going to do is just simply make a sketch on the surface, and I'm going to sketch project a line segment in here, and then I'm patterning that line segment in the sketch. So let's say maybe 35 millimeters minus 35 millimeters. Give that a few more instances. There we go. So the next step is to create a new component that will hold a particular frame, create a construction plane, add an angle on that first line segment. And I'm going to continue that for the other elements, and I'm going to speed the video up through creation of those. So now that I'm done with creating a component with a construction plane at all these line segments, I'm going to simply start a sketch. I need to activate that component. This is the first component. I'm going to create a sketch on that construction plane, and I'm going to sketch, project, and intersect this line and this line. That creates those two corner points, and we're going to create a sketch and a 2-point rectangle. That'll be the outside of our frame. And then we're going to create a sketch offset, and then we give that 3 millimeters, but that also could be user parameter, and then we are going to pull that also maybe 3 millimeters. No particular reason to choose these values. And again, I'm going to create these frames all the way in all these components, and I'm going to speed the video up yet again. Okay, that is our last frame. Let's turn all the other ones on. And because that is basically fully assembled now, I'm going to just simply rigid group this. And let me activate the overall design. And let's take a look at that first sketch in the base profile. Actually, it isn't. It's in here. which had the definitions or the pattern for all the frame members. So I'd have to edit this if I want to change this spacing. Let's so instead of 35, give that 40. Oops, minus 40. And stop the sketch, and that recreates a bigger spacing, and the frame members are still basically scaled along the spline. So I can also just go ahead and use the move tool on one of those points on the spline, and our frame members will adjust accordingly. So again, this is definitely more work than just patterning something along the spline, but it does work. So hopefully this helps in your project.